Hello, everyone. Today is Tuesday, June the 14th, 2022. This is Ellen Campbell with Campbell Station. Welcome in today. What's under y'all needle? I have notifications keep popping up every time I go live, so I'm beginning to get used to it. I'm cutting 2.5-inch squares today, and I was blessed with some fabric swatches. And I'm just gonna get them freed up here. I made it a point to come on in. Let me get it up on my phone. I could read better. Okay. I'm gonna turn the volume down on this so I don't get the echo. Hi, Beverly Aiken. She said, hello, Ellen and everyone. How are you doing today? I'm great. I'm glad you could hop in and say hello. Had time to stop by. Hi, Quilting in the Country, which is Lori. How you doing? She said, hi, Ellen. How you doing? Hi, Emily. She said, hi, Ellen. Lovely to see you now. It's 6 p.m. here in UK. Oh, my goodness. 6 p.m. I'm glad you had the time to stop by and catch me live. Thank you for coming in, Emily. Shirley, hello, Shirley. She said, hi, Miss Ellen. Hello, hello, hello. Today I'm cutting fabric. When I get stuff like this, I like to go on and do what I'm going to do with it, which is I'm going to cut it in some 2.5-inch squares. And each container that I fill with these squares, I just have them already pre-prepped and ready to go. As I am still in work on my basement, which is my sewing space where I sew and store everything. But I'm doing a little different move now, y'all. Y'all see me shake it, do a little wiggly, like I got a plan. And that's what it is about all of this. You got to have a plan. If you don't, you'll have so much stuff in your house, it'll be running over. When I first saw this piece here, y'all look at this. This is so pretty. Look at that butterfly. I think I'm going to save this out. I'm going to fussy cut this one. I'm not really working on much. And let me show y'all this too before I get too far gone. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I got notification blocking the screen. Quilting. Okay, they speaking. Hi, Patty G. She said, hello, Ellen and everyone in the room. Give at the door. Thank you, Patty. Beverly said, okay, she's speaking to someone. Hi, Sue Horn. Hello, everyone. She says, how you doing? Lori says, I love the butterflies. Thank you, Lori. Okay, let me show y'all this right quick before I forget about it. Now, I have a quilt behind me I had made some time ago. And this is it. Can y'all? This is a windmill pattern. And this is a quilt I'm doing with no binding. Can y'all see that? It's a no binding quilt, but when I flipped it over and I went back to start my quilting process, and long time ago I had drew this design that I have on my wall over here to maybe do one of the star patterns I had. But this is a windmill, and right in here I kind of made a boo-boo, and I'm kind of picking stitches, taking them out. But this is a kind of feather design I was working on with this. I wanted to show y'all that. And it's a no binding quilt top, and I've been working on that, getting ready. My daughter is having a yard sale in her community, and she asked me to join her. I said, well, I'll sit out and enjoy the air with you. I'll take a few quilts too. I can't even read the writing from over there. Patty said, hello, Ellen and everyone. And oh, okay, I read that. Okay, I think I'm still caught up. So this is these little paisley fabric. When I get blessed to get a little taste of fabric, I'll be just as happy. And today I want to show y'all how I cut my 2.5-inch squares. And I'm just going to start with this paisley. It's already fold. It's fold from salvage to salvage. And I have my cutting mat here. This is what I use. A regular fish scar cutting mat. I use this side or either this side. And you see I done used this one quite much. And I have another one, but I can't right now that turns. I love that thing. I mostly use it because it's better in this small space. But after today, I will be pulling it out. I'm so tired of waiting on the maintenance and people to do what they're supposed to do here to get my basement straight. Okay. I'm using this mat and I'm using a clear ruler. I have another ruler somewhere, but it's much bigger. So I'm trying to go with a smaller. It's just a 3-inch wide ruler. And the way I can tell it's 3-inch wide is each square is 1 inch. Each one. And I use that. Hi, Polly. How you doing? Glad you can join me. And what I do is I line everything up on a line after I get it pretty square. After I get it pretty square, you know what? Did I bring my roller color in here? My. How am I gonna cut and I ain't got a blade? Let's see. I also brought my little gizmo too because I wanted to show y'all when you get your squares and stuff cut, you can sew and sew and sew and then take that little gizmo and just chop them apart. It just releases them. Y'all know I still haven't found my Martelli cutter. And I'm so disappointed. I can't find it. I know I had to move some stuff and I can't remember where I put it at. I remember telling myself this is so important to me. I don't want to pack it under. Now, I remember that much, but what I did with it, I tell myself COVID brain. I talk about myself so bad, y'all. Y'all excuse me here a minute. Let me see, can I get this rotary cutter? Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Thank y'all for patiently waiting on me. I found this one. This is one of the first rotary cutters I had in the beginning. I done had quite a few of these, but it's the only one I can locate at the moment. And I'm finna show y'all how I cut my squares. I'm comfortable. I'm in my room. I can push that up. I just sit here. I don't throw none of the scraps away. And my reason for that, okay, I'm lining it up on my 16 inches line. And I take my blade, run a cut. Take this jagged edge and lay it. I don't throw it away. I have a basket. I put all my scraps in here. But I lay my fabric out and I line it up. I leave the fold where the fold is and I line it up on one of the bottom lines. I leave an inch where I can see my markings for my measurements. Then if it's a little bigger than that, I adjust my fabric to fit the lines. Like if I have to go all the way to the edge, I go all the way to the edge. And I use the long, is this vertical? Vertical lines? Yes. I use the, for me it'll be horizontal because they going up and down. I use those lines. It's what I count my inches by. And you know, to get them squares done, you do a 2.5 inch cut. And on this board, it have one little old dot. One little old dot that you have to make sure you line up your fabric with that dot for it to measure 2.5 inches. Once I get it, I'm going to run the second cut because it didn't seem like all of it cut. It cut through. Oh, it didn't do it then. Y'all see why I miss my martelling? I feel like crying. Now look like I'm making scrap graffiti fabric. That martelli don't play. It helps me good when I had surgery on my wrist about 2 years ago. Now I'm thinking, and it's not hurting, but it's still a little, it's swollen right in here a little bit, and I get a little pain sometimes. I had another one. Oh, I'm gonna pull out something I know gonna free this. Little threads. This is 2.5 inch strips. I got 2 of them. Oh boy. Okay, I can use the front, but I'm not going to use this one. It's not quite the same measurement. And that's one thing you have to be careful about to make sure your fabric is the same measurement and it coming out nice and neat and even. I don't know why I want to cut by hand today. I do have some gloves I can put on to protect my hand, but I got them, you know, I got everything packed and ready to go into the sewing room. My sewing space, which in my basement, and they haven't completed it yet. Hi, Melissa, Practically Created. How you doing? I'm so glad you could stop in. Hi, Around to It. Beverly Davis. You probably need to change the blade, Miss Ellen. This is a new blade. I might do need to still change it, but this a new blade I put in here, and I'm sorry, I had to go back and check, make sure I ain't miss anybody comment. But I put a new blade in here, but I've been cutting a lot of fabric because I think I use this cutter to cut a lot of my strip rolls. And when I'm just at home, I'll sit and do a lot of cutting. And my favorite thing to use to cut these strips is my AccuQuilt dye cutter. That thing is a lifesaver for me. I can sit down 2 or 3 hours a day and just cut with that and use that. And when I look around, I got a big mountain pile of fabric all cut up. And I'm like, okay, now where am I going to put all this at? I could just sit and cut because I know I'm going to use it. Thank you, Melissa. I pray you feel better, Melissa. Okay, Beverly says, I know what you mean. I'll put a new blade in mine. Try to cut my fabric. I had to put another one in. Yes. And I got them right here beside me. I know what the problem is. It's not the blade, it's not the rotary cutter. It's this hand I'm using. I don't have 100% of the strength back in this hand from the surgery. Even though I have enough to where I can do something with this hand. I can use it. I just can't hold anything heavy in it because it gonna break. But I go ahead and try to cut this fabric with it anyway because I ain't got nobody that won't cut fabric. My granddaughter is into basketball, and now she tells grandma she want to play football. So I had to take her to work out to one of the spas, something like Planet Fitness. Just continue, just cut your fabric in all 2.5-inch strips. And when I get all the fabric cut into the strips, I go back and I lay them out like a staggered steps. I lay them out and then I trim off the binding and the edge, and then I continue to cut them into 2.5-inch strips. And it's so important to hold it in place, get your measurement, and don't let it go. I have some of those little grippy handle things I was lucky to get. And I haven't been able to use them because, again, they pack down. I haven't got my basement situated. Once I can get my basement situation taken care of, everything coming out the box. Everything coming out the box so I can see what I'm going to keep here and what I'm going to keep at my storage unit. And that was the other thing I wanted to tell y'all about, talk to y'all about. I have a storage unit. Ooh. My glass is broke, and I got to have them on to see, but I put a rubber band on this side, y'all. It's 2 rubber bands. Okay. Melissa, we sure pray you feel better. Sue Horn said, yes, you need those gloves on to protect your hands. You know what? Let me get them right now. I heed the warning. I don't want to cut my finger. Okay. I'm going to put these here on. Ooh. Y'all see how my glasses just fell off my face? When I get through with this live, I'm going to get the hammer and I'm going to go out to Walmart and see can they put that handle back on for me. I was just told today that Walmart do that kind of stuff. Sue said, thank you, Miss Ellen. I've cut mine before and had to have stitches. Oh my God. I'm so sorry you cut your hand, Sue, and had to have stitches. That's painful. I done cut mine before too, but I didn't have to have stitches. I had to keep it clean though every day. I kind of did my own little bandage wrap on it. I'm gonna put this on too. It might help this wrist. Oh yes, thank you, Father. Look at that. Now, sometimes this happen. I know it gonna happen to me because I don't have the strength I need in this hand. And I just continue to cut this fabric and cut this fabric. I can slide it up and it's folded. And when I slid it up, it come out right on the 1/2 inch mark. Mm-hmm. And I check twice before I cut to make sure I have it in the right place. And whew, don't feel like I can hold a cutter now. Oh, that's funny, y'all. It cut some of the layers. I have to make sure it cut all the way through before I move my ruler. You're doing this again. I ain't got the strength I used to have. Oh my goodness. Okay, I felt that. Come back over. Whew. Now I got fabric confetti. I don't like this other stuff hanging off. Oh, no. I better not try to trim like that. Y'all see everybody struggle sometime. I remember back in the day when my mama was living and stuff, we used to take cereal boxes. We'll take a cereal boxes and measure it out with a ruler, the width and stuff we need. And I would take that cereal box, I'll lay it on the fabric, and I'll take my straight pins and stick them through and fasten them all the way down so it won't move on me, and take the scissors like this, cutting out pieces. It worked. So I got that right there cut. I gotta continue cutting, but I want to show y'all how I chain piece it too. Let's see. You only have to wear the left glove. Yes, ma'am, Ellen. The struggle is real sometimes, Beverly says. It sure is. But you know, when you find something you love to do, it's worth the struggle. It's pretty much worth anything you go through because it make you happy, make you feel good, it keep you busy, it keep you company, and your mind on positive things. Your mind mostly jump to your next creation. What can I do with this? What can I make with this? Oh, I got a good one in mind. Let's do the block in a block. Or I tell you, I wake up thinking about quilt designs and stuff. But I've been thinking outside the box lately. I've been thinking scraps. I've been thinking scraps, crumbs. I love me some scraps and crumbs, y'all. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I love them. I got to work on getting me some more. That's it right there. I got this idea to do me some scrapping quilt blocks. Just like if y'all have a let's say the churn dash. I did a block once and I used scraps. Did I use scraps or that fabric was like that? But anyway, the churn dash is a beautiful block. Just imagine if you got a crumb block. Say you make all your blocks 10 inches square, crumb blocks. You take those crumb blocks and you can put them in your oh Lord, I can't even say the word. Churn dash block by just cutting strips for your churn dash and adding a solid color with your strips, or you can add a black sashin. Have anybody thought about that? The black sashin to separate your colors, but make that churn dash block pop out. Boom. I just be thinking of stuff. And I can't wait to get into it and do it. I even been thinking about crumb piecing and put it in a tote bag and crumb piecing, which I did the tote bag. I have one I made like that, but I want some more. Think I got it that time. Oh, I was running my mouth so fast, y'all. I told y'all I love to talk, right? I was sitting down the other night and I drew me a bag pattern. Y'all see that? It kind of shaped like an arrow almost, but then it reminds you of a bullet. You know, one of them little gold bullet, like kind of remind you of that. But I did it to I wanted it kind of big like this, so when I'm done, I can slide my little Chromebook in it. And I wanted to make a cross body scrap. Oh, hold on a minute, y'all. Excuse me. Hold on. Let me mute just a minute. Ooh, sorry about that, y'all. My whole phone jumped off the whole app I was on. Look at that. Okay, right here. I'm sorry I had to take that call. It was important. It was the first lady from my church. From the church. I be talking with her sometime. But I did this pattern like this. I don't know how much y'all can see. I even drew the little black lines at the top up here, and those represent my Velcro I'm gonna put on the inside to fasten it. So I also it gonna fasten like this. See how that go? It'll be this big, and I can put my Chromebook in here, and I put this arrow on the bottom, which I supposed to been drawed it down. I got 2 arrows on the bottom. Y'all know what that mean when you put an arrow on it like that? I wrote it up there. It's cut on the fold. So I want to make about 50 of those if I can. And I thought about I don't have any D-rings. So y'all know when you ain't got no D-rings, you got to improvise. Don't have no D-rings. So I'm going to do a tote bag scrap like. Let me finish cutting this. I got all this pile here to cut up into strips. Look like I might have to pull my AccuQuilt Go Out to get it done, because I would be a long time cutting these strips like this, and I ain't got that strength I need in this hand here. Y'all know when I had that Martelli cutter, can find that, I didn't have this struggle here. That Martelli color, man, look like the blade would want to wobble before it give up. It would cut through that fabric. I'm not advertising for them though, y'all. Check my messages. Hi, Betty Harris. How you doing? So glad to see you. Yes, ma'am. Oh, she said, hi, you quilting ladies. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing great today, Miss Betty. Thanks for asking. I'm glad you're able to join us a little bit today. Now, this last piece I have on my mat here, y'all, it's got a fold in it. So the way I do these is I open that fold. I open that fold and massage that fabric a little bit. I don't pull on it. I just massage it to get it to lay open right. Once it lay open, I line it up. Make sure my measurements lining up. I'm on the 10-inch line. I got it laying on the 10-inch measurement line, and then I go over my 2.5 inches. Oh my God. I go over my 2.5 inches. Everybody want to call me today, y'all. Got it. Oh my goodness. Hold on for me again, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I'm on live. Sorry, everyone. That was my daughter. I need to get back. She kind of skipped me when I saw her phone call. Yes. Now, I have this little strip left. So now what I want to show y'all is when y'all using these mats to cut y'all fabric, it's important to know that each square is an inch, 1 inch, but then they have lines into the inches that breaks them down into quarters. It breaks them down into 4 quarters, just like a dollar bill. You break it down into 4 money quarters, and each dotted line represent a quarter within that inch. And that's something good to know too, and to measure the cut by. So when I'm cutting 2 inches and then a 1/2 inch, I cut my 2 blocks here. And then I come over to the center line because it represents my 1/2 inch mark. And I just continue to rip my strips. And I'ma definitely have to fix whatever got me in a bunch on cutting these up. Now, when I say I stagger them to cut them into my squares, I first have to trim that edge off. These ain't really showing the salvage edge, but I leave just a little space and I use the lines and line them up. So when I trim that off, it comes all the way off. Sometimes I use the dotted lines that's how I know they laying straight. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? She said, hi, Miss Ellen. Happy to see you today. I'm trying to organize a few things in my sewing room. Glad to see you are using your cutting gloves. I wear mine too. Yes, it's important. And you know I'm a diabetic, and when you got health issues like diabetic or arthritis and fibromyalgia, I'm trying to pronounce that word, y'all, so forgive me for butchering it. But it's important to wear these gloves. It can keep down infections, because once you cut your hand, you don't know what kind of virus or something can attach itself to your hands and go in and infect it. But these are a lifesaver. The person that sent them to me, you know who you are, and I thank you with all of my heart. I thank you because you thought about me. You love me enough to help look out, help protect my hands. God bless you. God bless you. Thank you so much. Okay, I take this 3-inch ruler again, and I'm laying it on the outside edge of my mat, and I take the cutter, cut off these little dibbles. Just cut them off. I set them aside. I don't throw my little dibbles away. And anybody out there that got some dibbles like this and threads and straps and stuff y'all don't want, y'all can send them right on to me. I'll take them. Email me. I'll give you my address. I love that stuff because I make pillows too. And if you haven't had the ideas to make pillows and save that for your stuffing, it's time to consider it. Okay, I skip on over. My glasses ain't sitting right, y'all. I don't want to measure out the wrong thing. Okay, I skip on over and do 2.5 inch measurement. Look at that. That's the block. That's what I'm looking for right here, y'all. A 2.5 inch block. Now you can just sit and make these and put them in piles. I love sitting down and just cutting these and cutting these. If I'm frustrated, y'all, I have to hide my fabric from my own self because I sit down and cut up the whole stack. Okay. That's kind of funny though. You wait till you get a little on edge about something going on, and then you start cutting up all your fabric. But this is a good idea. I call it pre-prep. If you're gonna wash your fabric, go ahead, wash it. Starch it and iron it to have it ready to go. When you got it ready to go like that, you are ready. You can make whatever you want. I'm using my markings on this gray cutting mat again. Probably. Y'all, I can't see too good. My glasses broke and Paula said, I will set up a Miss Ellen box. I done have the address. Okay, Polly, Miss Polly, I would send me a email. I left my email in the bottom description of this video. Send me an email and I'll send you my address. I sure will. Then I get everything sorted out, go through it. Y'all might get a chance to watch me crumb. Y'all gonna be like, wow, those little small pieces. Mm-hmm. I love the small pieces. I have even did it with pieces so small I had to take a glue stick and rub some of the glue stick on the back just to punch it in place where I want it to go. 1, 2. Now that's some real sewing and quilting there when you have to take a glue stick to put something so small. And y'all know I can cut this way faster than this with that AccuQuilt, that die cutter thing. Woo. Excuse me, y'all. Hold on a minute. Hello? Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry for that. I thought that was some medical calling me, and it's something else. I'm gonna line up some more. I have a lot of different colors here I need to get cut up, and I'm not sewing this just now, right now, but I want to cut up some colors to show y'all. I'm gonna cut this one and maybe these two will be enough. I want to make at least one block to show y'all. The only thing about it, I love the chain piecing, but when I start chain piecing, I sew and I sew and I sew some more. I have to put my basket on the floor to catch my train as it goes. I had a quilt top I had to make, and it was 4 or 5 inch blocks, and I had to get them put together. I sat in here that whole evening, and I chain pieced. I said, I'm not quitting. I rolled my bobbins up. I always do at least 10 bobbins. Then when I'm quilting, I be wanting at least 20. The reason for that is when I'm out of bobbin, I just pop that one out and pop another one in. And keep on sewing. These quite a few. I don't have any black up here with me, so let's see. Oh, that's pretty too. Look at this, y'all. My glasses won't stay on my face, but look at this. Isn't that pretty? I really like this. This is so pretty. Got purple in it, the turquoise, the green. It's pretty. I'm trying to find something to go with this here. Let's see. It got a lot of this kind of color in it. Excuse me, y'all. My stomach is. This is pretty. It's paisley. Do they look a little dark, like black in it to y'all? I think I'm going to try this one. Yeah. Now this plaid here. This feel like a gingham. I'll try this one. I just need some squares to go with this so I can show y'all how I'm going to chain piece it. Okay. I think it cut better if I cut it with the fabric. With the fabric this way. Line it up. When you fold it, it's real important to get them edges measured up. I'm sorry for missing comments. Ooh. Having a hard time seeing without these working properly. Bella said, Ellen, how is your birthday giveaway raffle going? I will message you later today, Eddie. Oh, thank you, Beverly. So far, I only have one person to contact me about raffle tickets. It's going a little slow to start off, but they got from now till July 7th to purchase a ticket. And I have shown the fabric rolls. I'm giving 5 of those away in that drawing. I have this Flynn quilting frame, and I have the little mini rotary cutter and the little cutting mat. And you know that small rotary cutter and that cutter mat is something, if you're traveling, you can take it with you. Take your fabric with you in a little mat, and you can just take your time and be cutting out pieces and blocks and stuff for patterns and stuff while you travel. Oh my gosh. Y'all excuse me again, my daughter. Hold on. Hold on. Let me mute. Hold on. Sorry about that, everyone. Thank y'all for being patient with me. That was my daughter again. Oh, I can't even see that weird over there. Hi, Colleen. How you doing? Hi, Peace, Love, and Quilton. She said, hi, Miss Ellen. Um, she said, don't forget to give thumbs up and subscribe to Miss Ellen. And don't forget to ring the bell to get notified. Thank you, Peace, Love, and Quilton. Peace, Love, and Quilton. That's oh gosh. I can see your face. Good. Thank you, good. And she's speaking. Thank you. But let me go and get some of these cut out so I can show y'all. I have to trim this edge off. And I do this so I make sure all my squares the same length. I don't want to be sewing and then the one on top bigger than the one on the bottom. And y'all know, if we don't cut it right, we definitely will run into the issue. Okay. Okay. Get me some squares cut right quick. My glasses. Them little threads helps. I save them, y'all. Seem like when you save those, you have a whole lot of stuff. But when I save them, I be having pillows made. And all I have to do is just go stuff the pillows. My favorite pillows to make is the ones that have scriptures, Bible scriptures on them. I like making those. Special, I can't remember. The one that says, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Well, y'all, this is exactly what made me get an AccuCutter. This is exactly what did it. See, I cut that. Lay that aside. Get one more. I'm going to use these 3 here. All right. I'll finish this other later. It feels good to be able to do something. And you know, when you get my age, y'all, it's a blessing. Some people say it's a blessing and a curse, but I say it's a blessing. You keep on living. you'll find out how much of a blessing it is, because you get up in age, a lot of people can't do for themselves. Because I know at my age now, I have struggles with doing certain things. And I just thank God, that he keep me enough to continue moving forward, to continue moving on, try to do what I have to do for myself, because people will help you sometime, but when they help you, people be wanting to get paid. Now I lined these up. I'm gonna have to wait on that one. I line them up by the horizontal lines. That keeps all of them at that same marking. I wish I had a way to kind of speed this up, y'all. Since my glasses won't stay on my face, I have to check it once, check it twice. I use my vertical lines to make sure that I keep them level. That means each strip I laid on a vertical line, then I cut by my horizontal line. I'm sorry I'm missing y'all comments. Let me look over here. Patty G. I think the price of a ticket is well worth a chance to win a fleeing frame. Oh, thank you, Patty G. She said, oh, they speaking to everyone. Colleen, okay. It's okay, Colleen. It seems like that sometimes that we watch a lot of YouTube. I know I watch a lot of YouTube. I have different channels and stuff like Peacock and Netflix and just regular TV stuff I could watch, but I watch YouTube. My kids be asking, what did you watch? I'm on YouTube. Polly said, I would rather have your trouble than mine. Found out yesterday I have a hole in my heart. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Polly. But don't panic too bad, Polly, because one of my daughters had that condition, and I think they call hers a heart murmur, where it make your heart beat at normal. And you have to see a heart specialist every so often, and they have medication they can give you for it too if it's real bad on you. Okay. They speaking. Polly says, doctor is going to keep an eye on it for now, but is putting in a loop recorder Thursday to make sure I don't go into a field. Okay. I'll be praying for you, Polly. Pray for that everything be a success. Ask God to just give you that one touch that'll heal your body, give you peace of mind, so you won't be worried about this condition, and you can go on and complete your task. for each and every one of us got a book that's already been written on us before we came to planet Earth. And I'm praying that we all can live our book. As he said, for it is written. It is written. Okay. Oh, I have comments coming in. Polly said, it is not a murmur. It is a hole that I was born with. Oh, no. Well, we all, if y'all can, y'all, let's keep Polly lifted up in prayers, y'all. Asking God to just touch her and heal her. Because if it's not the heart murmur, then who knows? I don't know the condition. So we'll just keep you lifted in prayer and asking Jesus to come in and just touch you. Allow the Holy Spirit to flow through your body and heal your body, give it complete restoration and restore you. Heal everything that is broken and anything that could be causing this condition. In Jesus' name. Betty Harris said, God is still able to heal, Polly. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. And that kind of reminds me of something. I was having to excuse me. Let me mute y'all a bit. By sinuses, I need to mute. Okay. Sorry about that. I was in a discussion debate, y'all. This is a Christian conversation now, y'all. But I was in a debate about someone carrying a gun on them or a female carrying a gun in their purse or something like that. And at this time, I'm like, if you're a Christian, why would you be carrying a gun in your purse? You sincerely believe in what you believe in, you don't need no gun. God said he protect all of his people. He gonna protect you regardless. He can see it coming before you see it coming. And I believe in God so powerfully and so strongly, I do believe in my protection from him. I do believe in the words he have given me to use is power. He has given us our power. When Jesus Christ left us with the Holy Spirit, he left us equipped with something to fight back with. And I was trying to talk to this person and tell him, when you toting a gun like that and somebody make you angry or something, you setting yourself up for failure. I told him, I said, now, if you got faith in God, you got to completely believe in God. You can't be just straddling the fence on him, because carrying a gun is straddling the fence. It's straddling the fence. You got to completely depend on God for everything. He give us the air we breathe, the food we eat. Why not depend on him for that too? And they was like, well, you mean if somebody come and break in on you, you not going to stab them or cut them or hit them? I said, that's what's wrong with the world now. When somebody break in on you and do something wrong, you want to kill them. You want to destroy them. Who do the destroying around here, y'all? Who is the destroyer? The one that came to kill, steal, and destroy. He is the destroyer. So if you're going to follow his lead, then I'm saying you're straddling the fence. You got to be totally independent, believing in God and his words. You have to trust and believe. And I was trying to explain that, my side of the situation. And to me, they was upset. They got upset with me and like, no, it's not a sin to carry a gun. I said, I didn't say it was a sin. I didn't say it was a sin. What I said is you can't straddle the fence on God. You have to completely, totally believe in him and what He is teaching us and what we should live by. His words is our weapons. His book is our weapon. He said, it's our sword and our shield. And we need to put on that armor and protect ourselves from the wiles of the devil. And it came to a point that I just stopped talking, because I saw that they didn't want to hear. They didn't want to hear my view of it, but they want me to hear their view. But the thing is, God told us to lean not into your own understanding. He told us to lean not into his own understanding, because when you go into your own understanding about that situation, and instead of the word of God and his scriptures and what he teaches us about it, we causing our own self to stumble. And when we stumble, we falls. So I really went on and left it alone because I did my part. I was telling them the God honest truth. Then they said, well, if you shoot somebody or hit somebody, that's the sin, that's the sin. Yeah, it is. But what caused you to cause that sin? Because they jump on you or slap you, now you want to kill them? Leave that gun at home. You're setting yourself up for failure. I would love to hear y'all thoughts on it, because for me, I just tell them now, you know what? We just have a little different walk. I sure do. I said, you know what? We just walk different. And I don't know if they quite understand what I was saying or what I meant, but that's exactly what I meant. We walk different. You're going to have some agree with them. Yeah, you could carry a gun. And we have all these gun violence and stuff going on around the nation. And I'm not finna be a statistic and add to the list. I'm not going to carry a gun. When they was talking like that to me, all I could see was, you know, a lot of people like, what would Jesus do? Can you imagine Jesus walking around with a gun attached to his side? It ain't about to happen. It ain't about to happen. The reason I said, can you imagine Jesus walking around with one on his side? Because Jesus is our example. He's our example. He taught his apostles, he did the teaching to. He didn't teach them to carry no gun. I don't think they was even allowed to carry a bow, a knife, or whatever. Ooh, I can't see that. Let me, I hope I get the soul. I'm running my mouth. Polly said, God knows the time and the hour of when he wants us to come home. Only he has control over my life. Yes, he does, Polly. Betty Harris says, Jesus the same yesterday, today, and forever. He took care of his Hebrew boys, Daniel, and he will do the same for us. Yes, he sure will. He sure will. And Colleen said, I see your point. You can have a gun and pray. You never have cause to use it, though. Like I get shot. Oh, God. We be like, heaven forbids on that. But you know what? That's when praying come in. This is when you implement the power of prayer, because the power of prayer is real, y'all, and it has strength and it works. You implement that power in prayer. You pray, don't nobody break in your house. You pray over your stuff and yourself. Colleen says, but no, I don't think violence is the answer to things. I don't either. I don't. Colleen said, I don't carry a gun, fuel to a fire. It sure do. It add fuel to it. Exactly what I was talking about. And that's why I said kind of set your own self up for failure. But I am a strong believer. And I know God hear me when I pray, because He have proved it to me. Y'all hear me? He have proved it to me. I could be praying for something, asking God for something. It's just like he right there in the room with me, y'all. He hear my prayer, and I've been gone on by my way and been forgot about what I had asked him for, and there it is at my front door, or there it is coming about. I just go to thanking him again. I sure do. I'm going to save these few others and cut them later, but I want to do a little sewing. I'm going to move this around over here. I don't have much space, do I? I need to reach my little scrap pail. I got a scrap basket I put my little scraps in. Keep them. I don't throw that away. That kind of been on my mind, y'all. It really was bothering me, and I just wound up talking to y'all about it. So I'm sorry if it frustrates y'all, but the truth is the truth. It's the truth. Okay. Now me with my little old broke eyeglass. Let me see. I can read right here. I'm going to lay these out. I'm going to do one of these blocks, and then I'm going to have to go see, can I get my eyeglasses fixed? This is no fun. Let me see how I'm going to do this. 5. I guess I could implement this in 5s. You know, when we sewing these blocks, you can pretty much, put them together the way you want to, but it helps when I lay them out. So you lay them out in the way you want them to be sewn. When I get back, I'm gonna have to start on my that quilt I was working, the no binding quilt. I gotta pick out them stitches I got on there. And that's a part of quilting, y'all. When you make a mistake, go ahead, pick out your stitches. You want it to look right, just pick them out. Take your time. If it take a week, take your time, get them out of there. Let's see, I'm at what? 5, 10, 15. Okay, I'm going to do 20. I might have shown y'all this before. But this is a 20 patch, going to be a 20 patch block. And I have some extra left. See? Set them to the side. And my eyeglasses don't feel right because they all... So I'm taking the second row and laying them on top of the first row, which create a little sandwich. I call it a sandwich. Create the little sandwich in which I'm going to sew. Now I'm going to take the next row and do the same thing. I could have just add as I went, but it give me more space to go ahead and lay them like this. More workspace. And if your workspace is tight, you can see how this really do help. And I'm just using my machine table, and this last row would just sit. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you. I can hear somebody talking, but I don't see nobody. So I'm going to start from the first row using the 1/4 inch seam allowance. And I don't have a guide on my machine, even though I have a foot. And I have a guide somewhere I could put on here. And I lock in my stitches for each block. This is just how I sew mine. Lock in them the stitches. I hear something ringing. I love the sew though, y'all. I enjoy sewing so much because when I don't have anyone to talk to or anybody around, I can sew. And it's so peaceful and calming. When they say quilting is my therapy, they mean it. It's my therapy. Okay, when I get to this row, I cut it off. And I'm going to lay it right here. And I'm going to start on the next sandwich row. Trying to get it done so I don't be here too long. Wow. I need my eyes, y'all. I be stressing trying to tell everybody. Practice on that 4 inch seam allowance, that 1/4 inch. Okay. Lay this one over here. Now I'm going to take this one back and I'm going to press the seams open to one side. And the first one I press open is going to the dark, well, both of them kind of dark fabric, but that one went right. This one gonna go left. And I'm just finger pressing them. This is going right. This one goes left. Okay. I lay that down. Hot iron gonna make it better, but bring this one around. Press it open. I went. Okay, I'm gonna do this one left. right. Left, right, left, left, right, left. Okay, this one right. Okay. Slide that over. And with them finger pressed out like this, bring this around. Lay it on top. Make another sandwich. It's still chain piecing. Use that 1/4-inch seam allowance. And line up the next set. I still lock in my seams for each block. Now this is a good way to make a postage stamp quilt too, y'all. You know, you can make one with 2.5-inch blocks too. Just watch your seam allowance and get the job done. Thank you, Colleen. You can also go ahead and share the links of the rest of our quilting friends that we know. I thought I saw Stephanie pop in one time. I'm sorry if I missed you speaking. Oh God, Stephanie, I do apologize. I gotta show you. Oh, I did it twice. Y'all look what I did. Can y'all see that? I got 2 on here backwards. Let me go ahead and take those loose. Can't believe I got it backwards. Well, I got to bring out the seam ripper. So this is not going the way I wanted it. I don't know how I didn't see that. I need these glasses. My glasses ain't sitting right. Can't see out of them too good. This rubber band do help keep me from breaking my lens, but I tell you, I gotta have my eye gloves. By me locking in my threads on the ends, I have to go in here with this blade on this seam ripper. It giving me a hard time, y'all. Is that right sides? Oh. I might have just changed blocks. Got me wondering, how did I sew this backwards? But it happens sometime, y'all. Y'all get to see it live right here with me. I make mistakes too. Ooh. It's only fun picking them a lose when you can see. Having these glasses falling off of my face, that ain't no fun. But I'm gonna get this block. It ain't finna outdo me. Mm-hmm. I guess I do them one by one. I ain't got but two to take a lose to do it. Okay, got it, got it, got it. Now what did I do wrong here? Definitely on the wrong side. Yeah, I go like that. So I'm correcting my mistake, y'all. A lot of people don't show y'all their mistakes, not realizing that's the part you need to see. Okay. Now I need to find this other right here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this thread. I have to remove this from the area. I feel all right now, y'all. Long as we can correct it, we know it's gonna be all right, right? It's when you can't correct it, it's a problem. Like you ran out of fabric or don't have anything to fill in with. Oh my goodness. Hold on a minute, please. Hold on a minute, hold on a minute, hold on a minute. Okay, sorry about that, y'all. That's somebody I hadn't heard from in a long time, and I didn't want to just reject them. I know in a busy moment when I need to reject, but I had to take it. See where I was taking this loose at. Okay. I be so busy. I stay busy, y'all. And I think that's a good thing because when you busy like that and you helping different folks and other folks, you ain't got time to worry about what Bobby said by Jim and Lou said by Harry and Tim said by Frank. I just can't see it. That's why a lot of time I just said we walk a little different. I have to get this locked in thread, my lock one out first, and then that blade will rip it. Ooh, it's like it's ripping too much if I ain't careful. I be trying hard not to tear up my fabric when I'm ripping seams. Do any of y'all be trying to do that? Make sure you just get the seam and not the fabric. Mm. This the other end that is locked, but it coming to loose so much better. Ooh, if I can see. Okay, got it, got it, got it. Now I need to lay it out again to make sure I got it the right way. Okay. So this one is still attached at the bottom here. I had to cut the threads, get it laid out, and it goes back like this. Put them right sides together. Oh, excuse me. 1/4 inch seam allowance. Lock that edge in. I lock my edges because that's where the unraveling and stuff starts in the edges. So I just lock them on in. Whew. I need to get this laid out. It's coming together beautifully. Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. Okay, now I put this last block on after I got all that straightened out. I try to make sure my block is lining up. So when they go on that 1/4 inch seam allowance, I can still lock in my seams. Options are few. I'm trying to pray, but where are you? I'm all churched out, hurt and abused. I can't fake what's left to do. Truth is, I'm tired, no strength to fight, no tears to cry, even if I try. But still my soul refuses to die. One touch will change my life and take me to the King. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn into pieces. This my offering. Lay me at the throne. Yeah, yeah. Leave me there alone to gaze upon your glory and sing to you this song. I'm in here clowning, y'all, but I'm still praising God. I'd rather be praising him in everything I do. All right. So I had to cut some of my threads loose, but y'all kind of see the little grid I have here? Now I'm going to sew them together, just like if they were strips. Make sure they're nesting. Using my 1/4 inch seam allowance. Playing these games. I'll be like, oh. I like listening to Tamala Mann. Ooh, she can sing. I ain't mean to cut that. Go back and lock that in. Oops. If y'all got a fast machine, be careful with the fingers. I sewed up my finger one time on this machine. My finger stayed so a long time. I have a press. I have something to press this out with until I get to the iron, but continue to flip. Line it up. Line it up. Yep. I just love this, y'all. Mistakes and all. Because I can go back and fix them mistakes. I don't have to accept them mistakes as my final answer. Y'all don't either. We need a word, Lord, for the people's pain. Lord, speak right now. Let it fall like rain. Oh, Lord, we're desperate. We're chasing after you. No rule, no religion. I made my decision to run to you. Oh, Lord, thank you. The healer that I need. Take me to the King. Mm-hmm. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn into pieces. This my offering. Lay me at the throne. Mm-hmm. Leave me there alone to gaze upon your glory and sing to you this song. Woo, that was a bad note. Sing to you this song. All right. These really don't take that long, y'all. I made a mistake, so I went back and corrected that mistake. But look. This is a 25 square patch block, and I just did it like that. And little heat, and I'm out. I'm gonna put these with my other blocks I have. I have some blocks I was sewing along with Eric Oda, Treasure Hearts Creation. I was sewing, making his blocks. He was doing 52. So he says 52 weeks in a year. He was gonna do a block for every week in the year. So that what that was. And I had started sewing, and now I got all these orphan blocks. I gotta put them together in something. So my mind was just to keep on making orphan blocks. Just keep on going. Keep on making them. Don't stop now. Oh, hold on again. This is very important. Just a minute. Hello? Hey y'all, sorry about that, but I had that number tagged where if it rang, I had to answer that. I'm so excited, y'all. That's the man for my basement. Oh my God, y'all. It gonna be getting finished. It gonna be getting done. Oh my God. I'm so excited. I could just bust out and start screaming, y'all. Um, but yes, that's the block I was gonna do. And I wind up didn't have to cut any thread, but I had pulled out this little gizmo here. I love this thing, y'all. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love this little thing. And I want to make sure I keep everything put up. Remember, I was telling y'all that I had stuff packed the way that I need to put out and get out. I'm not finna go unpack this stuff. I'm going to wait just a little while longer. I need about, I don't know, I'm going to say maybe 5 days. Give it 5 days, I should be ready to start setting up my basement the way I want it. Oh, God, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I also want to tell y'all this. Remember, I mentioned I had a storage unit. I'm going to be setting up my storage units as well. And I'm going to be probably creating a few videos in it. It's a huge unit, and I want to set it up to where I can go out there and cut my fabrics and make my kits and shrink wrap, as I go, because I want my fabric to stay protected. I'm housing it into plastic containers, and I have one thing I'm looking for. I have to find, which is a pallet shelf. I need one unit of a pallet shelf where I have 3 levers to put stuff on, and that will serve me great. It will serve me great, and it'll fit into this unit I got because this unit is so huge. And right now I have the little plastic drawers and stuff I had when y'all can look back in some of my channel videos, I'm sorry, and see where I had the plastic containers kind of over my head a little bit. I have them out there. When I need something, I have to go to the storage to get it. So, oh, excuse me. My plan is to continue to do what I'm doing, but prep my fabric so it'll be ready to go. I just saw one of my video where I got my hands all over my head. I'm excited, y'all. I'm so excited. This is about to take place and this is about to happen. Everything gonna be like I want it. Let me put this. I'm sorry I missed the videos, but okay, here they come. Beverly Davis said, just sitting in the house trying not to do nothing. It's too hot. It's over 100 degrees and the heat index is like 110 or 115. So I'm wondering, are you in the South, Beverly Davis? Like Florida? Because I know Florida, oh Jesus, I can't even say the name. But Florida is a scorcher. I don't never want to go back to Florida. Oh Lord, I can't see it. Anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go there when it's hot in summertime. If I'm going to the F word, I want to do it during the winter. Praise God. I'm so happy for you, Miss Ellen. Thank you, Colleen. Thank you. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Yes, it's taking place, y'all. It's about to happen. The only thing that's holding me up right now is that pallet shelf. I got to have that pallet shelf because with that pallet shelf, it's about 36 inches in depth, the shelf depth. And with one that big like that and strong, I can just set my whole containers in a sequence of orders on that shelf. And once I get it on that shelf, I'm going to label each container of what they have in them. So when I need something, I know which one to pull. Beverly said, if I didn't have air conditioning, I would be dead. I can't handle the heat no more. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Beverly. When I read that, well, I ain't gonna say 100, but one big thing automatically popped into my head. And I'm gonna tell you about it because if having air is that serious to you, you're gonna need you a backup power supply. And Jackery has a Jackery 2000, which is a great power supplier for energy, and it can recharge by solar panel, or you can plug it into a socket or a cigarette lighter thing to recharge it. But I think it might take a little longer to charge like that. But since you in a condition where you just have to have something, remember, if anything happened, the lights, a storm, anything, or the world go off grid for a while, we don't know how we gonna get lights and service back. That Jackery 2000 will save your life. It will save your life, and I recommend the 2000 because for when you in need, or anybody in need, you gonna need to run your refrigerator. You may gonna want to plug up a TV to see is and one of the stations is on, so you can try to find somebody or get help for whatever situation it might be. That's just a thought. You probably need power to cook with, like electrical power. But y'all look at me, I'm old fashioned. I go start a fire. I get on the ground and start me a fire. And I always keep me some cast iron skillets. Cast iron skillet, cast iron pot. I had a pot, but I got to replace my pot. But cast iron stuff is great to have. It's antique, but it's great to have. And another thing great to have is a wooden heater. Wooden heater. That way, if the country or the world go off grid, oh my God. Let me go and let y'all go. Thank y'all for coming in. Thank y'all for watching, because this is my drugstore calling now. Can you hold for a moment, please?
Yes, no problem.
Okay. Thank y'all for coming in. Have a blessed day. Bye now.